Here's everything that my wife and I ate during our 3-day trip to Walt Disney World in January 2026. Everything that we had was vegan, but keep in mind that Disney changes their menus pretty frequently, so you'll want to check the menus before you visit. We spent our first day at Epcot, and we decided to start things off with a kringle from Norway. The texture was a little different than I would have expected, more like bread than pastry, but the chocolate drizzle was really nice, and this was a good snack. For lunch, we stopped into Tutto Gusto in Italy and tried out the Vegano sandwich. It had grilled eggplant, zucchini, olive tapenade, tomatoes, and arugula on focaccia bread. The bread was definitely the highlight, and this was a nice lunch that wasn't too heavy. For dinner, we went to Sebastian's Bistro at the nearby Caribbean Beach Resort. This is a family-style restaurant, and it was honestly probably a little bit too much food for 2 people. We ended up taking a bunch of leftovers with us. Personally, I was not a huge fan of the gluten-free rolls, but the salad was surprisingly good. The main course included Impossible beef kebab, fried jerk tofu, plant-based sausage, and Caribbean fish cake. Everything was decent, but it was pretty standard and nothing really stood out. The dessert was coconut pineapple bread pudding with ice cream on top, and this was probably the highlight of the meal. We started our second day at Hollywood Studios, and for breakfast we grabbed the Triple Suns breakfast wrap from Ronto Roasters. The chickpea onion slaw gave it a really good flavor, and we also got a blue milk to go along with it. For lunch we went to the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, which was a family-style restaurant with some really cute Toy Story theming. The sides included baked beans, veggie slaw, corn on the cob, and potato barrels. The plant-based trio included cauliflower, bratwurst, and rib chop, and everything was really good. The strawberry shortcake was a nice small dessert after such a filling meal, and this was probably one of our favorite meals of the entire trip. We were pretty stuffed after lunch, so the only other thing we had that day was dessert over at the Plaza restaurant in Magic Kingdom. This was the dark chocolate banana bread pudding with soy milk frozen dessert. My wife was not a huge fan of it, but I really liked it. On our last day, we grabbed lunch at Kusafiri in Animal Kingdom. This was the plant-based picadillo bowl. It was very flavorful and we both enjoyed it quite a bit. Our last meal of the trip was at Spice Road Table in Epcot. The tagine and the hummus fries were both great, but my favorite part of the meal was the pomegranate chili crispy cauliflower. The pomegranate chili coating and the red pepper Aleppo sauce complemented each other perfectly, and this was my favorite meal of the entire trip. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.